Hey, yeah. Oh,
Well, the onset of fall
I'm
weather
streaming. I'm
certainly a
streaming.
welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've
You hear
got
me?
football on a
I'm streaming.
gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today
Alright.
it's week 3,
Damn,
and we've
man.
got a good one in store.
Bro, that event
As it will
5
be the
on 5. That shit
Jacksonville Jaguars
5v5 on a
taking on the
21.
San Francisco 49ers.
You hear me?
As of this morning, summer
Yeah, it's
officially
almost like some
over.
little
It's time
5v5
for modern
park type
football,
shit, bro.
and we're underway on EA Sports.
Yeah, it ain't really hitting on shit. We won
From deep
5
in the
straight.
end
That
zone,
shit was
he's
so
gonna bring this
boring, bro. We
out.
got the fuck
And he'll be
home, bro.
brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Now.
Hey, easy, route. Dirty left.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You look at this Niner defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense.
I fucked around and handed it off.
Never put pressure on the QB. It easily move it to the top 5.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just sit
playing
back and marvel at what he
against
can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
60 Bison. Go.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 48.
Yeah, that's all I got to tell you.
Yards, first down Niners.
That's what I was trying to hop on, though. I'm talking about after this game. I'm with the duty, so I thought I got a controller now, too, boy. This shit stick grip a little bit. Yeah, but I got my brother, he dropped me off. You know what I mean? It ain't, it stick grip a little bit. It ain't as bad as my other shit. This shit like,
and listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning.
Hey, but we were hooping yesterday, bro.
Changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up.
You notice we beat a sweaty team while goddamn Fox is fucking trolling me, right? You ain't see them the 3 MVP rep niggas we beat? Three purple motherfuckers. The game with me and her won't shoot and shit, where she kept like trolling me, passing. We beat the hell out of a team that was like all purple, bro.
Because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers.
Bro, she stayed fucking with me, bro.
Downfield and maybe make a few more.
You don't be seeing that shit, bro. It's 0-4, bro. You said Pacers? Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying. Detroit Pacers.
And the 49ers
nigga, the Detroit versus Pacers. Pacers won. What you want, FanDuel or something?
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
The Spurs ain't hitting no shit.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
I think the Spurs will be cold in about another year or two. They just need a big man free agent.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
My opinion.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move.
Bro, that nigga ran straight.
That's goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt,
bro, my line sucks. I can't get through nothing.
They didn't get that done. This time they're going to put together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave
them still about
8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Here's
your ass needs to keep hooping. Oh, my shit's still gold. I ain't lose nothing. Oh yeah, my shit like halfway. My shit was in halfway like the first.
Last week, every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
How are you dropping passes? I don't understand, bro. I'm so done with this team, bro.
Scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
60 Eagles.
In motion left goes a tight end. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Pissing me off, bro.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
And it ain't registered. Fuck.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This will be returned
from
deep in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game.
Well, this nigga knows everything I'm about to do, bro.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped to the backfield.
I swear to God, bro, I have never played like a game where it's just like I really can't do shit, bro.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Man. I figured it out. I think I got it. He's sitting in the soft zone coverage.
Past the 30. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Okay. That's what your ass man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Ooh, what a blitz.
Bring him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for
I'm in the second quarter now.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And some room to run now. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. ETN up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now it'll be 4th and short.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk from 6 yards away. And the Jags go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 3rd down and 1. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to 45. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Purdy. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And this one is right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Purdy on 4th down. And he is going to have the Niners first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. 19 yards that time for number 19. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead. I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Purdy. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now?
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Ayuk with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. York now for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Jaguars 14, 49ers 13.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball. That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
And he gets it down to the 32. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. York able to send this one through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Purdy from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 4th down, 10 yards to go.
A big gain on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A quick throw completed by Purdy.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw is Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Lawrence. Buying time to his left. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Well, the faithful in full war here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as you understand where they are in the field.
A final shot now for Lawrence. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the 49ers, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile...